Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel, our website, or my social media. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Today, we're discussing a model launched in 2007. This is the Breguet Marine Chronograph. 42 millimeters in rose gold. The timepiece is substantial and impressively powered with a hand guilloche dial, a lovely red gold case, and a thickness in profile of 14.3 millimeters with a 52.9 millimeter lug-to-lug span and a 22 millimeter span between the lugs. As you can see, the timepiece is substantial on the wrist thanks to that nearly 53 millimeter lug-to-lug span. It has impressive presence. In many regards, it's a more elegant and interesting alternative to a Royal Oak offshore. The timepiece is comfortable and it's broad, and the lugs, as you can see, do duck down around the side of the wrist, but I would recommend not wearing this watch on a wrist smaller than 15 centimeters circumference because it does have a substantial wingspan, and then there's the rigidity of the strap. But taking a quick look at the hardware and the software, both are impressive. The strap is rigid near the case, so you can see it has a little bit of virtual flair beyond the bounds of the lugs. But look at the quality. The strap is thick, nicely contoured to match both the curve of the case and the slope of the lugs. You can see that the strap is held on by screws and bars. A more expensive way to build a watch, yes, but also more secure for a big, expensive, and heavy sports watch. You can see there is a molded pyramid, and then we have a lovely full deployant clasp in matching red gold. Note the use of both satination and polish in profile, plus the wave motif that recurs throughout the Marine. You can see it also in the hardware. No rubber minder loops here. We have full red gold, and again, that wave motif. You'll also see it in profile in the crown guard structure, and of course Breguet historically was the horloger de la marine, the supplier to the French Navy. And you can see that the Marine features and actually you can see that exact phrase on the underside of the strap, as well as a little bit of an air pocket to allow the wrist to breathe on a hot day. The timepiece, of course, features a case that is cold rolled to create the coining that you see here. So that's a sophisticated form of case construction. It involves a lot of after the fact hand finishing. So too does the welded lug construction here. So this is a hand finished and handmade case externally. The coin flank gives way to a double stepped bezel, which has a large and a small step, and of course the crown in profile has the Breguet logo and a deep knurling. It is a screw down. The watch is 100 meters, water resistant. The dial of the watch is made of solid gold. It's then cut on a rose lathe to create this billowing set of Baroque patterns that radiate out from the center. Several different finishes, as you can see, nickel anthracite, yes, but also applique rose gold hands, and a silver satin finish for the track of the hours. You can also see that there's great depth to this dial with a chapter ring outboard that acts as a rejo, or effectively a dished border to the dial. Now take a quick look and you can see not only is this a solid gold dial cut on a rose lathe, but it is a flyback chronograph with a central register minute display. So you have chronograph seconds and chronograph 60 minutes visible. So you don't have to look at the sub-register and try to read a tiny record. This is a large and visible chronograph display. The timepiece, powered by a Breguet movement. Actually, it is made by Lamagna, which is now manufactured Breguet. This is the caliber 583 Q1, a good-looking movement. I should say 5830 Q1. My favorite feature is this Nautilus-like shell, also rose lathe guilloche like the dial. This hand-laid guilloche looks exceptionally good against the silver satin of the rhodium-plated brass. Now let's rotate everything around and take a look at the balance. The balance beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. Automatic winding. It features a 48-hour power reserve, and it features a quick set for the date, though because it is a heritage Lamagna movement from the 70s, it does not include quick set. Nevertheless, because the watch does feature that flyback function, you can just use your central seconds as seconds and read hours, minutes, and seconds, and use the flyback as your zero reset seconds. The timepiece, of course, is a lovely looking unit, as the beautiful broad bridges have been considerably improved from their Lamagna origins, and you'll appreciate the fact that the movement is a medley of violet pivot jewels, golden train wheels, black polished screws, silver satin steel chronograph components, and there is engine-turned perlage abundant across the movement. Of course, this timepiece, beautifully rendered, featuring just about everything you would want in a sports watch. Easily the thinking man's alternative to the Royal Oak offshore, substantial, beautifully made, internally rugged, externally very useful, and ready for summer 2020. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. And we're back with the Breguet Marine Chronograph, blazing by night, one of the crispest feeling cam lateral clutch chronographs you will ever encounter, pivoting away on its 24 joules in the dark.